Hey guys, it's Erin here and welcome to my channel. So as you can see from the title of today's video, I'm filming part 2 to my sustainability journey. Essentially, I kind of just want to document my journey to become more sustainable, hence the title of this series. But in part 1, I just kind of talked about some of the goals I had in order to become more sustainable. And if you want to go check out that video as well, I will link it down below. And so with that being said, I thought it would be very fitting to dedicate part 2 to one of the most unsustainable things about me, which is my love for shopping and clothing. Also, another thing I wanted to mention, I had watched this documentary called The True Cost. Really opened my eyes to the true cost of fashion and specifically fast fashion, and it honestly kind of started this whole sustainable journey that I want to eventually achieve. I definitely recommend checking it out because it's pretty eye-opening in terms of like how bad this industry is for the environment and the world. Anyways, one thing that they mentioned in this documentary is that a lot of people have this like idea, myself included, that when you donate your clothes to a thrift store or whatever, it's like helping the environment because your clothes are not ending up in landfill. And while that is true some of the time, that is not always the case. In the documentary, it touched upon a lot of the clothes that they weren't able to sell, they would just like ship off to third world countries, and a lot of the times the people in third world countries wouldn't even use that clothes, and so it ended up just going into the landfill anyways. And I kind of want to touch upon that because I had that like same notion where I thought, you know, donating clothes is like a good thing, and while it can be good in some instances, having the mentality that like if I buy something and I'm not gonna wear it but I can donate it and like that's good for the environment, that is not always true. And so that kind of opened my eyes to, you know, be more mindful when I purchase clothing. Not only will it help you save money, but again, way better for the environment to purchase things that you know you will actually wear and get a lot of use out of. And I think that's kind of my whole mantra within this like clothing sustainability journey. Get to a place where I don't feel the need to buy more clothing, but like that goal is here. I'm over here. It's gonna take me a long time to get there, and so I'm kind of doing like baby steps in order to get there. And so yeah, while the obvious solution to being more sustainable when it comes to clothing is to not buy any clothing at all, being someone who loves clothing and shopping, that is hard to achieve at this current moment. And so that's why in this video I'm going to be talking about a few of the things that I want to do and implement in order to make some more sustainable choices when it comes to clothing. So starting with number 1, and kind of an obvious suggestion, is thrifting. In the last few years, thrifting has gotten really popular, and you know, you can find some really great stuff in the thrift store, and it's definitely the more sustainable choice as opposed to buying things new. And I will say I did make the rookie mistake where I got so into thrifting that I might have bought too much, but again, baby steps. So anyways, because I knew I wanted to film this video, I had actually filmed one of my thrifting trips and what I got, so I thought I would kind of insert that footage here. Hey guys, so I just went to the thrift store. I ended up getting this one. It's just black. It's actually from the brand New Balance, but it was $7.99, which I think is a phenomenal deal. I think it's pretty cute. It's just a basic zip up. So then I got 5 tank tops, which is quite a lot, but like tank tops are one of my favorite pieces of clothing because you can wear them in the summertime, but then you can also wear them with a sweater in the wintertime. So they're just very versatile, and there's like so many that I found. I'm kind of curious to see how some of them fit, but starting off with the first one, we have this gray top, $4.49. I think overall it is a cute top. I like it with like this jean color. Probably would not wear this bra with it. I usually don't wear a lot of shirts with high necks, but I wanted to try it out, and actually leading into my next top, it is another high neck top. So this one was $1.99. Again, would not wear this top with this bra, but I think it looks really cute. I think this would look really nice with like black shorts because, you know, the blue and blue might be a little bit too much. Moving on to the next shirt, we have this one here. This one was also $1.99. We love a good price. Okay, so this shirt is totally up my alley. Definitely something I would wear. As you can see, I bought a lot of basics because I just wear a lot of basic clothing. Moving on to the next shirt. It looks black, but it's actually like a charcoal kind of gray color. I love this color. I think it looks so nice. This one was $3.99, as I expected really love. So now for my final top was $1.99. I think that this shirt is really cute, very similar to a lot of the other shirts that I showed. So yeah, overall I've really liked thrifting. Not only is it more sustainable, but it's also more affordable, and I definitely can see myself in the future continuing to thrift because there's a lot of great gems at the thrift store. Anyways, moving on to the second thing that I'm trying to implement is making my own clothes. So I've always been someone who loves DIY projects, and so I thought I would put my love for that into my love for clothing and combine them together. When I was doing some research into making your own clothing, I noticed that crocheting was a lot easier than knitting. I had knitted in the past, not very well, but I kind of like knew how to knit. But the concept of crocheting was very new to me, but once I started watching videos, it was actually a lot easier to pick up than I thought it would be. Obviously, it can be very time consuming and there are more tricky parts to it, but just like doing like basic crocheting and like basic shirts, I found to be a lot easier than I initially anticipated. And so with that being said, I went to the store, bought some yarn, bought a crochet hook, and tried my best to make my own clothing. So I will insert that footage right here. Hey guys, I had started making the tank top, and this is how far I got. I don't know if you can see that well in the camera, but you'll notice not straight. Like there's some instances where there's like divots, so that means there's more stitches in some rows than others. Another worst part is I got a stain on this right here. So there's a few things I want to do. First, I want to try to get the stain out because it will bother me. My fault for wanting to use white yarn. And then second, I'm actually going to take this all apart and restart just because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, and so things like it not being even really bother me. So I'm going to redo it, and this time when I redo it, I'm actually going to count how many stitches I do each time just to make sure that that's consistent. Okay, so I did some washing with soap, and I think for the most part it got out. Like there's still little bits of the stain. For now I think it's good. I can always go back and rewash. I'm going to start unraveling it. This is the sad part. It's like sad but satisfying, and just like that we are done. The video that I watched, I'll link it down below, but it is by the channel For the Frills. She also has a blog where she has like free pattern prints. I will insert a picture of what I'm trying to create, but it's like a ribbed hem tank top. So we made it to row 17. Doesn't look like 17 rows, but I've counted. I think it looks pretty good, but I think I'm done for today. Maybe later if I feel like it, I might do a little bit more. Kind of still feels like it's not even. I think I'm gonna drive myself crazy doing this, but anyways. Oh, in other news, I also winded up all of the string because it really bothered me that it was in a big mess that was like knotted, so that took me a while to do as well. It has been a very long time since I last updated this video. I think more than 2 weeks, maybe more. I honestly can't even remember. But going back to my crocheting, we have made some progress. Definitely not a lot considering it's been so long. I kind of stopped doing it for a while. I'm hoping to get it done within like the next few days. I did my 118 stitches lengthwise, and so this part is taking quite a long time because with this one, like each row is only 20 stitches or 21 stitches versus now it's 120. So that is so much larger, and it takes me a lot longer to get through one row. You're the person making money. And money rules the world. So hey guys, it's actually the next day, but I finally finished doing my base of the top. I did do most of it yesterday, but I did not finish, so I just went ahead and finished it now. So the next step is to actually stitch these two sides together so it become one full top. So I got my yarning needle, I think it's what it's called. So I'm going to go ahead and start stitching this, and then I still obviously have to do the straps of the top as well. So we're not done yet. I'm hoping now to get it done today. It is though already like 7:33 p.m. so we shall see. Your freedom is one thing, but to be something else. Okay, it's a few hours later, but I am done. My top, it's inside out right now because you're supposed to sew it all inside out. Honestly, I will say I don't know if this is something that I'm gonna wear. Let's go ahead and try this on and I'll show you guys what it looks like. I would say that overall, not necessarily my style. I think what I don't necessarily like about this is it's like a thicker wool. I also don't know if I like the difference in the design. At least I've done it and I can improve my crocheting in the future, and it's kind of fun to do it while watching something. Hi, I'm back because after that failed attempt at the tank top crochet, I wanted to revive myself. No, I wanted to what's the word? I wanted to reclaim my dignity. So pretty much immediately after I made that tank top, I decided to retry a new stitch. I also bought a thinner yarn. This is the yarn that I bought. I got it from Walmart. I found that my issue with this yarn is that it's too fuzzy or too thick. But I originally picked this wool because it's soft. But I actually found that this yarn is so much better because it's a little bit thinner and it's a little bit more of a harder texture, but it's somehow better. So anyways, this is how far I've gotten so far. I first of all like the design of this shirt a lot better because like I said, the other one I didn't like how there's two different patterns. So this is pretty much half of the shirt, and so you make another one and then you stitch them together. I have this half done and then I've already started the second half, but I really need to get this video out. So my goal is to maybe finish it tonight. Anyways, let's get to crocheting and I'll show you guys when it's done. By the way, I forgot to mention that I will link the design to how to create this down below in the description. It's actually the very same website that I used to make the other tank top. VVS don't shine like a sunset. Stacks don't fall like the snow. So it's actually the next day and I finally finished the second half of my shirt, and we're going to attempt to stitch these two together. Okay, so it is sewn together. Also, I guess another thing to mention is I'm supposed to go ahead and stitch along the neckline, but we don't have time for that today and I want to get this video out, so I'm just not going to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and try this on. Okay, so here is what it looks like. I think a major problem that I've been having is I make everything too big. I'm not sure. Maybe it is supposed to be more of a loose fit top. I definitely like this though better than the first one that I did, so that is a win in my book. So obviously I'm still a big amateur when it comes to crocheting, but I found it overall fun to do, kind of therapeutic. Even though my first attempt was a bit of a flop, you don't always get it right the first try, and I actually ended up buying some more yarn. So I feel like there will be a lot more crocheting in my future. I kind of want to test out new designs and patterns and just get better at it too. Anyways, moving on to the third and final thing, we have making use of the clothes you already have. This is probably the most sustainable option as you aren't buying anything new. Something that I do, and I bet a lot of you probably do the same, is I stand in front of my closet and it just feels like I have nothing to wear. That is one of my #1 struggles, but I found something to kind of combat that was to go onto Pinterest and look at outfit ideas and try to recreate them. I don't know why, but when I had a specific image of something that I wanted to recreate, it made me search my closet more and get a better inventory of what I had, and it also helped me make use of things that I don't necessarily wear. I actually filmed a bit of me trying to recreate outfits I found on Pinterest, so let's go ahead and play that footage. Okay, I am slowly losing the lighting because the sun's going down soon, so hopefully we can get through this fast. I've already saved a few Pinterest outfit ideas that I really like because right now it is the summertime. Most of the outfits I'm going to recreate are more summer based. I feel like in general my style is very basic, so I kind of want to also try outfits that I wouldn't normally try. Okay, so here is the first outfit that I'm going to try to recreate. I need a flannel. I feel like this flannel, not exactly the color but close enough, and then I need some shorts. These shorts are a little bit shorter but they're the same color, and then I also need kind of a white halter top. This is not quite the same thing, but let's go ahead and try these on. Obviously not identical but very similar, I would say. The coloring and stuff I feel like is pretty darn close, and I do think that this is a really cute outfit. Okay, so this is the outfit that I'm going to try next. I will say I'm not a huge fan of like super cropped things or like bandeau shirts, so I probably will wear something that's not as cropped, and I also do not have any like white sweat shorts, so I'm going to have to improvise on that. These are probably the closest I have to white shorts. They're like a beige color. Okay, I feel like this black tank top should work. I feel like this white one could be good. Let's go ahead and try this on. This gives really like preppy vibes, but I do kind of like it. But me trying to think if I like it or not, I will say like this doesn't look bad. Anyway, so this is the next outfit that I want to try to recreate. I've been doing a lot of thrifting recently, and I've been trying to look for a long sleeve shirt. It's like a jean, but like not a jean jacket. I've been trying to look for this exact shirt, and it's been super hard to find. So I'm gonna try to recreate it with what I have. I'm definitely gonna keep this shirt on because it's kind of the same vibe. I have these biker shorts, which I think I'm gonna wear, and now the hard part is looking for something like that sweater. I do have a like light wash denim shirt, but it's not oversized. I think I'm gonna go into my dad's closet and see what I can find in there. Unfortunately, my dad has cleared out a lot of his dress shirts, so there's not really much to work with. Okay, so I got like the base of the outfit, and I think I'm just gonna make it with this lighter denim. In the picture they tie it up. The only thing is like this is like my own shirt, so it's not oversized. It's not bad, it's just not the look I was going for, so like I don't think that this is something I would actually wear. So speaking of biker shorts, or because I already have them on, I thought I would recreate this outfit next. I don't have any like shirt that looks like that. I guess I'll just put on like a gray tank top though, and then we'll look for a shirt. So I found this. I feel like though, because this is gray and my tank top is gray, it might be too much gray. This is not so much the vibe. Also wearing a black hat. The only black hat I have is this TNA one. No, I don't know why, like these hats just do not suit my head. They look like they're about to fall off. Okay, so I actually really want to create this look, but I didn't have any pants like that color. But I feel like these pants, they could do. So then I think I'm also gonna throw this black tank top back on and pair it. These pants are so much nicer than I thought, and I did not think that they would be high-waisted. I will say though, I don't know when I'll ever actually wear this outfit. This is probably more of an outfit like working at an office. I wouldn't really wear this to school. But anyways, this is the next outfit that I'm going to try to recreate. This is totally out of my comfort zone. I never wear like skirts. Probably gonna keep this top on because this top is just so versatile, but I am going to grab a skirt. Surprisingly, it looks kind of similar to the picture. Like obviously the color of the jacket is different. Also, my skirt does not have a slit in it, and it has these buttons instead, but it kind of looks similar, and I do kind of like the look of this. Okay, so I feel like this next outfit is more my style. I'll say this is a lot more dressy than the picture, because like the picture is very like casual, versus this jacket just kind of like dresses everything up. Anyways, I'm gonna try this on with actually a different jacket, because I have one that's like not as dressy, but it's not the same color. I actually really like this outfit. Like this is something I would wear. So here's the next outfit. I don't have any like shirts that color, but I do have a black one. Obviously a totally different vibe and color, but this might be the closest thing to the recreation, so that is fine. Like it doesn't look bad. I feel like black goes with everything, but I feel like I liked the outfit better without the jacket on. That one was kind of a fail. Ooh, let's try to recreate this. I realized I was literally wearing an outfit similar to this, and I probably should have done that picture then, but I didn't think about it. So now I'm gonna change back into the biker shorts and back into that famous black top. This gives like going to work out, but also wanting to like be a little bit more presentable, and the recreation is somewhat solid. Oh, I actually realized in this picture she has it like off her shoulder. So this outfit is very basic. I absolutely love the shorts she's wearing. I do not have any black sweat shorts, unfortunately. So I'm going to try to recreate this, but it's gonna look very different. Surprisingly, I do really like this outfit. This is another outfit though that like screams my name, because I pretty much wear these types of outfits on the daily. Okay, so now for the last outfit, this is what it looks like. But I'm gonna wear this, and then I do have a pair of black shorts that are kind of similar to them. Again, it's a totally different vibe because like the shirt that she's wearing and the shirt I'm wearing. She also has a green green Yankees hat on. I don't have that, but I do have a blue Blue Jays hat, which honestly is better. I definitely think off the shoulder looks better than on the shoulder, but overall I think this does look pretty nice. I feel like this retrying has really opened my eyes, and although I always knew that I do have a lot of clothing, I just like don't realize it until I try to like recreate outfits. And then I realized that like I could do a lot more with what I have. So I'm definitely going to continue saving a lot of outfit ideas onto my Pinterest, and hopefully it encourages me not to buy more. So yeah, these are the few things that I have done or am trying to implement in order to be more sustainable on the clothing front. But with that being said, it's also the end of this video, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye! For the sun only shining over a man's chest.